Okay, so here it says we have a solution that's 325 parts per million and we want to know the mass of the solute dissolved in 1.5 kilograms of the solvent. Okay, so first off, let's, as with any of these concentration units, it really helps if you kind of just break it down a little bit more. So this means that I have 325 grams of my solute, right? Parts per million is solute over solution. So, and the parts per million just means that that's per 1 million grams of solution. Okay, well, let's break that part down. So this is my total grams, and what are my total grams? Well, they're the solute, which we said was 325, and then we have our solvent, which will be 1 million minus, so our total minus the solute will give us our solvent. And so in order to go from, it wants to know our relationship between the solute and the solvent. So I can also take this information here and say, okay, for this solution that is 325 parts per million, that also means, which I didn't, let me get this to a number, that'll be a little easier. That is 999,675. Okay, so I can also use that to establish a ratio between the solute and the solvent. And why would I want to do that? Well, because I can do a factor label with this. So 1.5 kilograms is 1,500 grams of solvent, and it wants grams of the solute. So I want to essentially go from grams of solvent to grams of solute. All right, and so that the way I broke down that parts per million unit, that tells me that's 325 to 999,675 there. So when I do that, I get 1,500 times 325 divided by 999,675, and so I get 0.4, about 0.49 grams of my solute. And is that one of my choices? That's approximately 488 milligrams. So that would be choice D on there.